We're here in Las Vegas at AWFS. It is a giant woodworking show, so let's go in and let's look at some cool equipment and some new technology. Yeah, so this is something really cool right here at Surf Prep. So this is like it's a robotic sander. I'm gonna get Hannah real quick to show us how it works, but it's awesome. So we have Hannah here. She's gonna show us how this robotic arm thing works,
Oh, you're
right?
making me show you how it works.
If I can press the button, you know.
Sure, let's push the button. Get up.
So there's a camera that's reading this right now. Okay, so there's a camera that's reading it. It's gonna come down.
There she blows.
No way. So it's gonna touch off. That is insane. And this is the 3x4 Surf Prep sander?
3x4 inch Surf Prep.
Yeah.
What you have.
Yep.
Oh.
That is sick.
And we're running film on it with a medium dense interface pad.
Gotcha. Okay. A little bit of cushion for the pushing.
A little cushion for the pushing.
We might have to edit that out. Oh, that's so sick. That is insane. So a 25-year-old developed all the technology for this, and they're partnering with Surf Prep because Surf Prep's trying to change the whole the sanding industry, which is it's insane. So check this out. So now it's going to come over here. I already got some Surf Preps in the shop, but I need one of those. Yeah, I need one of those. I need about 10 of those, just sanding piggy banks and cutting boards.
Thanks for coming by.
Yeah.
And checking it out.
I'm here with Ruan, who's the CEO of Felder USA, and he was showing me around this. I don't even know what to call this. Is
a 450 sliding table saw with a PCS safety feature on it.
PCS safety feature.
Yeah.
This thing is sick. I want to show y'all guys. We're gonna have Panache come over here as well because he's a very busy man, and we're gonna show you how some of these cool features on this saw, which to me is the most advanced table saw that I've ever seen. So it's gonna be cool.
Cool stuff, thanks.
So I'm here with Panache, and we're looking at the Kappa 450 X Motion table saw. He has showed me a lot of cool things. One of the cool things on this table saw is, first of all, it's a sliding table saw, and so this slide can come all the way out, way over here, and I can put my full weight on it like this, and nothing bad happen. And then Panache is gonna slide me on like that. Insane, right? Now the other thing I wanna show off is each of these right here work independently. So this right here is like a CNC table saw. And so if I want to raise the blade height to, let's say, 1 1/4 inches, I'm gonna tilt the blade to a 30-degree angle, and I'm also gonna set the fence right here at 20 inches, okay? Watch this. Once I click this blue button right here, everything's gonna shift. So watch, this blade's gonna tilt. So watch this, I'm gonna press this button, and this whole thing shifts. That is sick. All right, one of the coolest things is this little test right here. So I'm gonna bring in this fence to 10 inches. I'm gonna set this dime right here. Now watch, I'm gonna move it away, okay, let's say to 15 inches, and this thing's gonna slide away. That nickel's still gonna stay standing, okay? Now watch this. I'm gonna bring it back to 10 inches, and it's not gonna knock it over. That's how tight the tolerance is. If I go 9.98 inches, watch. That's so cool, so cool. This is more or less a CNC-based massive sliding table saw. All of this is digital, which is really cool. But the coolest thing is over here, where I believe it's the most revolutionary table saw I've ever seen. So this is the PCS system right here. And how the PCS system works, there's actually a magnetic field that's around the blade. And so whenever something gets close to that magnetic field, it's actually going to drop the blade, but it doesn't actually throw a aluminum block like saw stop does. It actually drops the blade down. It has these two magnets that actually work together, and when that magnetic field gets hit, they move away, the blade drops down, and the blade is never damaged, and it's like perfect. So super cool little thing here, and they've been doing this with the hot dog, so I'll show you some of that, but super cool. So Panache, just want to thank you for showing me around, man. And y'all keep innovating. I love this. This is awesome. If you're getting value from this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. So I'm here at NextWave with Brandon and Evan, and they're going to show me the new HD 544 CNC and a really cool technology called the Virtual Z0 Unlimited, or Virtual Zero Unlimited technology. This stuff is cool. I've never seen it on a hobby CNC.
So the 544 is our latest in line of CNCs. So it has a 50 by 50 X and Y cutting base with a 7-inch Z travel. A lot of new features on this machine. We have a closed loop adapter motor system here. So any resistance that it detects, you won't lose your position. It'll stop, it'll adjust, and you'll be able to finish your file. Its gantry is aluminum all the way across, reinforced with steel across the back. We have the dual Y system now, so a little extra power.
First thing I noticed on this, they have NEMA 23 steppers on here, which are pretty damn good stepper motors. To be quite honest, got a 3 horsepower spindle.
Yes, sir.
3 horsepower, 220? 220 water cooled?
Yep, ER20 collet. So
ER20 collets.
So this is your basic XYZ control, and we also have a 4th axis, and it can drive that as well. That's an accessory. So you can adjust your jog speed, your basic 0XY, 0Z. It does have diagonal movement. The nice thing, this has internal storage, a lot of memory.
So you're able to save it to this little computer, I don't know, old school.
We call it a tablet.
Tablet computer thing. Is there any kind of preview on this as well?
Yep. So you go into your file. I'll use the file I was just running here, high-speed demo. So it'll ask you if you want to preview an image. So it'll pop up, the little crosshair shows you exactly where you are in the machine. That's constantly being upgraded as well. And what you can do from this screen, there's a few things. So our Virtual Zero Unlimited, which is proprietary to our machines. And what that is if you have any bow in your wood, and you can mock it up by just putting it at an angle, using our touch plate, so Z-axis touch plate technology, it'll touch off. Oh, perfect. So any kind of contour you have on your piece, you use the touch plate, just touch off any points you select. You can do as many as you want, thousands if you wanted to. You don't adjust the G-code, it does it for you. It'll follow that curve. So you design flat, but it'll be able to do that for you. So you don't have to 3D model something like this.
That I think y'all should lean into a lot more, because that is really cool.
Now, a few other cool things you can do with this. You can adjust your feed rate, so your movement speed here. It's all percentage based. So if I set in VCarve, I set it to 100 inches per minute, cut it to 90%. That's 90 inches per minute. And you can do that on the fly. And the same thing with the spindle RPM. So if you're familiar with VCarve, you can set your spindle speed on each tool path. Okay. You can use that same functionality here. So if I set it at, 1,000 RPM, cut it to 90, you can, which is pretty low, but and that works for our lasers as well with the laser intensity. So you can do that as well mid-file, set it all up, hit the play button, you're good to go.
I love it. Awesome.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, Brandon?
Yeah.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much for showing me around. So I'm here with Sam, and what this machine is a pin router, and I think it's one of the more fascinating tools here at AWFS. It's made by Onsrud, which I have their big dual head CNC, but this is the original product it got started on.
Onsrud, yeah.
What
4 different models.
What year?
Around early 80s.
Early 80s, yeah. And so this is a pin router, so it uses a pin. Most routers come from the top and they're very dangerous.
The older style came from, the cutter was from the top.
Yep.
And the pin was from the bottom.
Yep.
Charlie Onsrud designed this, where the router bit comes from the bottom.
Yep.
And the pin's on top. That way it's much safer. Your hands are not around the bit.
Yep. And this is what CNC was before CNC was cool, because what it does is it allows you to batch out multiple parts like this. And so this is a clear jig right here. So how this works is the pin will actually drop down inside of here and use this as like a guide, just like a jig template guide. And then the router bit comes from the bottom and does all the cutting. Meanwhile, your hands are away from it, and there's a vacuum pod right here with some gasketing, and it's actually holding all the material down. It allows you to batch out parts over and over and over again, and correct me if I'm wrong, more people are starting to combine this with a CNC as well, right? So they'll cut out a CNC part and then use this to do some work that's just a little bit quicker on a pin router.
So when, you know, parts that come off of CNC, a lot of people need to take away the onion skin, we call.
Yep.
So the part won't move while you're routing, and you can round over, or you know, use a straight blade to cut the material away.
Okay.
The onion skin, or you know, some operators might want to do a round over on the bottom side of a part that comes off of CNC.
Okay. Could we see the router bit come up from the bottom?
Yep. So hit the pedal here.
All right, I'm just gonna make sure I'm out of the way. So push a foot pedal, and
It comes down first. Right bit comes down.
see it's already on, all that good stuff, so I'm gonna keep my hands away. But that's more or less how this works. So he so graciously is gonna let me actually use it. So we're gonna take this jig real quick, and actually he's gonna show me how to cut about half of it, and then we'll cut out a USA. Let's go. Sam, I love CR Onsrud's products. I know y'all are all made in America. I love y'all's company's story, love y'all's products. I mean, I have the C series, and this is what they were originally founded on, which is baffling to me.
Fascinating.
Yeah, it's fascinating. Well, Sam, I appreciate you, and yeah, keep living the dream.
Right.
Yes, sir. All right, that's all for AWFS 2025. See you guys in 2027, and as always, remember, if you ain't cutting it close, you ain't cutting it right.